All right, first off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashem Al Shai, Bashem Rakakwadash, Dawada Yahweh, Bashem Al Shai for allowing me to do another video through the Spirit, Dawada Yahweh, Bashem Al Shai for giving us this truth as worms, double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and salutation and blessings to the whole fillet. This is going to be a quick video, and you women, you're going to realize soon in these last days that you're going to need a real man to protect you. But it's just going to be a short video. I'm going to let this play because this dude made some decent points.
And that's what women naturally want. They want those kind of, traits in them. Those kind of things.
I love it. Think about and why did you describe all those things? Why did you describe like all these kind of like masculine, fighting, combative? Like why did you describe those things?
That makes a man a man.
Yeah.
That's basically it. Makes a man a man, and that's what women naturally want. They want those kind of, traits in a guy, and, going out and, slaying an animal just to feed your family. Get some things going.
Yeah.
That gets some things going for the women. So yeah, you want that protector, like, you have kids and somebody trying to come into your cave.
Yeah.
Throw some rocks or something.
Yeah. So that's good. That's good. And the reason why I love that you brought that up is because you gotta remember, 10,000 BC, there's no police.
None.
There's no major governments like that. Most people live in these small tribes.
Yeah.
And like you said, there was no Walmart.
No.
You had to go and hunt. If somebody invaded the village, you can't call the military. You have to go and fight.
Time to fight.
Women, like, there was no laws, domestic violence laws. Like, your safety was based upon the man's safety.
Exactly.
So if the man gets no respect, you get no respect. So,
And that's what it comes down to, man. You women's safety rely on the man's safety. If your man is weak and unprotected, you're going to be weak and unprotected. Just like in these last days, that's why it says, rise up, you women that are at ease, man. Because there is going to be no police system. There's going to be no military to help you. There's going to be no help for these women because right now we live in a society where women are uplifted to fucking giant pedestal, man. To where if you even talk to a woman wrong, your own woman wrong in Walmart, somebody come up to you, not the police, not security, some random, man, you can't talk to her like that. It's some madness, man. But this is the world we live in, man. These women have rule, man. The scriptures say that the Lord would basically put a woman over a man, and that's the society we live in. But soon, when this society collapses, when these things go back to normal, in other words, when things go back to how things used to be, where there was no police system, where you couldn't call the military or to call 911, call the police, you're gonna be caught out there, man. And if you're not with a man of the Lord, you women you're gonna be through. It's Isaiah 32 in verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. The vintage and the gathering, this society, man, this society we live in, the way the world runs, is going to fail, man. And you women want a man, it's going to be a dog eat dog world. And you women gave up your lives to seek your career, a single woman. You didn't diss prophets, you didn't diss regular men, and just slept around and been a whore. When these times of trouble coming, it's all you, all by yourself. What's going to happen? You're going to have no protection, man. You're going to have no strength because a woman's protection relies on her man. Whether you women want to accept that or not, a woman's protection relies on her man. Verse 11, tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you, make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vines. Upon the land of my people shall come up thorns and briars, yea, upon all the house joy in the joyous city. Now that's basically the point, man. The Lord Yahweh Shema Shai is he's gonna torture you women, man. In other words, you women are gonna see the fruits of your labor for forsaking your men, forsaking the men of Yahweh Shema Shai, being a slut, riding a cock carousel. When these days and times come, man, and you're all alone by yourself, you're gonna have no protection, man. This is why you women are gonna be such in a pitiful case in the days we're coming in, because you women of this world are messed up in the head. Salakia, but this is Isaiah 13 and verse 8, and they shall be afraid. I'll start at that's fine. Now I'll start at 7. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt, and they shall be afraid. Pains and sorrow shall take hold of them. They shall be in pains as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinner thereof out of it. You ain't parking the driveway, did you? Okay, come on. Shalom. Verse 10, for the stars of heaven and the constellation thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. And these are the days that we're entering, man. The days of trouble, man. The days of great destruction, man. And what is a single woman going to do by herself, man? With no man, no protection. You can watch that movie with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I believe it's called Los Angeles. When the basically the big one came, that giant earthquake that they're talking about constantly. It came through, and she was with a weak man at the time. And just to make it real short, the man that she was with pushed her towards the earthquake that was coming and ran off. And because of course the movie, she ran to the rock and the rock protected her. But why? Because a woman in these days and time are gonna want a big, strong, muscular man. More specifically, a man of the Lord, because these big, strong, muscular men, even them, they're gonna be weak, man. Verse 11, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogance of the arrogancy of the proud to cease. And that's you women, man. That's you women. That's the people of this world. You're very arrogant. You're proud. But all that's gonna go away when reality strikes, man. When you realize that you can't be without a man. When you realize that the world there's a requirement for you to be with a man for protection. Because Esau, Edom has lied to you women to tell you that, oh, you can be independent, you can do this all bad by yourself. But you don't see, man, when death and turmoil is on the streets, and when your period is running down and you ain't got no tampons, you're going to see that you're in a horrible case. You're going to see, man. You women are going to see, man. So are we not worried about you women not getting in and listening? Because when the times of trouble come, man, you gonna get in line real quick. Verse 12, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. So a man is going to be precious in that day, man. It says, I believe there's one scripture that says that a man shall be as a pillar of rest. I don't know exactly where it is right now, but it says that, man, because the men of Yahweh Shema Shai are going to be a pillar and a sanctuary for those that believe in the Lord and that are with him. Because that's how the Lord is going to do it. It's going to be death and destruction all around us, But like the Elder Barak said in one of his recent videos, the Lord is not just going to leave us here in a fucked up position, man. We've been doing this work. We've been laboring. We've been fasting. We've been praying. The Lord is not just going to leave us to be destroyed in his wrath, man. He didn't say he would, so he's not going to. He's going to deliver his elect, and he's going to protect them. And the women and children that may be with them, they're going to be protected also. But the scriptures say a man shall be a pillar, man. Hey, the men are the prize, man. You women are not the prize. The man is the prize. That's the reason of this video, to show brothers and to tell sisters, you're not the prize, man. The man is the prize. And that you women in these last days, you're going to need a man. And if you don't, you women, you just talking crap, whatever, man. When it get time, and when it get to the nitty gritty, and when it gets rough out here, you're going to see, man. It's to the point where we don't have to try to beat you upside the head for you to get it. You're going to see, man. You're going to see with your own two eyes the words of the prophets coming to pass. So I'm going to close with this. It's not going to be a long lesson, but it's a needful lesson, man. Because what that dude said was correct. If a woman's safety relies on her man. Straight up. This is Isaiah 4 and verse 1. In that day, in what day? The day of trouble. In that day shall 7 women take hold of one man, saying we will, and that's when you women gonna get right down with what people call polygamy, because the Bible preaches polygamy. Saying we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name. So why being called by thy name? Meaning that you're with that man, that you're under his wings, and hopefully, if it be the Lord's will, you be delivered also with him to take away our reproach. What is the reproach going to be? The hell that's going to be out here, man. People trying to you know, man. I ain't gotta say it. I want the video monetized, but you know. They showed in all the movies. What did that old boy do in the Purge movie? He walked up in that room with the shotgun, and he said, "You've been dissing me. You've been putting me by." He basically he said, "Y'all can choose whichever one gonna go first." So you know what is gonna happen, man. When it get real dark and real horrible and real horrifying, and when the vengeance of the Lord touches this earth, which it already is, but it touches it more, you're going to see, man. But there's just something real quick, man. You women are going to need a man. And you proud black women, you proud bald-headed black women, going to shut up in that day, man. So with that, all praise be to Yahweh Shem Shai, and Shalom.